just within the past few days, I decided to give the air mode of this War Thunder game another try. That was what I had originally installed it on the computer for, was the air. Ended up not liking the control inputs with the keyboard, or I wasn't able to find a set of inputs that felt good, that felt like it gave me control of the plane. But I kept messing with it, and a couple of days ago I made some breakthroughs and was actually able to start doing a little bit better, and started to get up a little bit of confidence. And then yesterday evening, I played the match that you're watching in the background here, and just absolutely got a kill and a half right there. And that was the point in which my game suddenly took a completely ugly turn, and I began encountering this one fella in particular, who I died 6 times in this match, just right out front and honest, and I think 4 times was to the same guy. So I had discovered in the replay files that you can actually, quite accidentally, I discovered that you could look up the stats and the profiles for everybody in the battle. I just discovered that actually last night, shortly after this massacre happened. And quite by accident, there it is. There's all the information I need. And the guy that killed me is level 100. He's not just level 100. I got his stats card and everything on here to show in a little bit. He has probably close to a year of his life playing this game, and he's obviously very good at it. But my whole point is, and you'll see it when I show the comparison between my stats and his stats here in a little bit. This guy playing against people on this level in arcade mode is like me slaughtering hamsters with a sledgehammer. I mean, it's just, I stand no chance against this fella except for a pure dumb luck. But mark my words, he will rue the day he slaughtered me, treated me like a seal pup. If it takes me the rest of my career, I will someday eventually ambush this fella and get him back a little bit. Because he's got invincible in his name, so you know he's got a big ego. He got 12 kills in this match and no losses. So I'll admit he's a very skilled player. But what he's doing up here, at least on this map, and I'm sure he does it on every map after playing it for over a year of total playing time, you ought to know all the maps, all the good spots. He knows exactly where the people that die on the enemy team spawn back in. He knows the altitude. He knows the exact spot that they blink back into existence after they've been killed. And within seconds, he's on them again. I mean, it's just brutal. And things like that really shouldn't go on. I mean, they go on in the ground combat, but not quite this bad. No one can, in the ground combat, people can get right up on the spawn spot. They can get to the side of it. They can get in front of it, but they can't get behind you. And that's just uncalled for. And honestly, this fellow with this much skill shouldn't be allowed in this particular, grouping of people. But here he is, Scumbag of the Week, PEM FRC Invincible, in all his glory. Looks like a nice enough guy from his picture there, but when I looked him up and saw this opening page, I knew I was in trouble. And then we go in here, and if you can pause the video and just do a comparison. His number of arcade battles, his number of realistic battles, and the time in each individual thing it's ridiculous. He's not just 89 levels higher than me. It's like, I can't make a comparison. Hamster's trying to take out a a human arm with a baseball bat, maybe. That's what it would be like. But anyway, we're going to watch him fly and do his scumbaggery thing. What he's doing is called boom and zoom, and it's very legitimate. I mean, it's skillful. He executes it very well. My only issue with this fella is this knowing this spot where we pop right back in, and he jumps on us while we're slow and low and helpless.
An export version of P-39.
I'm sure that's how he's padded his stats over the years, doing scumbag things like this. But, this particular match, I think there was one fella in here that was level 65, and then everybody else was way lower. But
yeah, well,
however he gets his jollies. Personally, if I want to do some seal clubbing or make myself feel better, I go into a custom battle and put myself in a tiger tank and put my enemies in something really low and just bust on the bots. Don't crush people's egos. I mean, I wonder how many people have quit the game for being brutalized by people like this early on in their career, to the point to where they never want to play it again. It's just, there's only so much of this you could take, and this is abusive. Should be things done to stop it, protect against it. So the best I can do is just call him out. He's going to be my first scumbag of the week. There will probably be many more, and I may even actively patrol and start looking through all these replay files and picking out the scumbags and calling attention to them. He's got some skills. We'll have a whole wall of scumbags eventually, because I'm sure he's the only one that does it. He's just
all
the first example of it that I saw
for online purposes.
But anybody who's made it this long through the video, thank you so much for watching. And I hope you enjoy watching me get my butt slaughtered. There's also another video coming out probably later on tonight or tomorrow that is nothing but watching me die stupidly in the early part of dog fight. This guy's in a dog fight. There's some funny stuff. I do really stupid things.
He knows
it's
exactly
entertaining to watch.
how to fly this plane, take advantage of all its strengths and its weaknesses. There must be some reason he's out here in it. For this BR, he's a little higher BR than battle rating than I am anyway. My plane was. My plane was a 2.7, basically stock, and this is a 3.7, and it's surely all the way modified to where it's at peak performance. Yeah, he's in his spot again. He's in his scumbag spot. Climbing up, back up to 14.5 hit per minute there, and then he drops down. Somebody spawns back in. And he just waits for him to come out of the protection, out from the airfield. Well, you don't actually come in at the airfield yet. I'm babbling again. People, just forgive me. Now we got a dogfight on. He got it. Back up again. Oh, flying pretty good. That was revenge. That was attempted revenge in a JU-87. I'll admit I've tried that same thing before, too. JU-87 is kind of hopeless in this kind of situation. Most situations, as I've found. And that's it.